Aggravated rappers have always gotta take their shirts off. Kick my feet up and scoff, I'd rather take a year off. Compile journal entries, my life filmed by Werner Herzog. Small industry gatherings where I have to brush the dirt off. My tattered secondhand moccasins, my genre's the opposite of whatever Waka Flocka's in. Ali P. Rose, we're like Cochise and Geronimo. This rap shit fails and catch me at your local Domino's. Handing out free slices to bandits, yelling, "Mommy knows." This is crusty old grandpa rap, mic in hand, hollering, where my pampas at? I don't know how much longer I can hold these phantoms back. Recesses of my mind is where I normally throw my tantrums at. Black folks and rapping is a fairly apparent trap. But I guess I'll come and stumble in when I record. McDonald's is like, yo, stop mumbling. I nod, like I heard you loud and clear, chief. Crazy excited, like when I buy new boxer briefs. I didn't grow up in the neighborhood hearing gunshots, and I never wanted to get old and own stocks. I'm trying to grow an orchard and become a beekeeper. Spend my time in Loch Ness and tame a sea creature. Writing songs about why I'll never eat meat again. So pardon me if I consider your music part of the medium. I aspire to 40 acres and an apple orchard. I'm pissed off at all these write-ups of rappers' Porsches. Like, what about the common man? What about electricians and cats who clean pots and pans? I'm weary of the litany of fashion tumblers and the intolerable bevy of hashtag Twitter mumblers. I never got over the death of Radio Raheem, and I'm up all night cause I'm afraid of my dreams.
This is Mr. Senior Love Daddy coming at you from what's last on your dial, but first in your hearts, and that's the quintessential truth, Ruth. The next record goes out to Radio Raheem. We love you, brother.
In the middle of a bad dream, I ask whoever is filming not to stop. I don't know what a nightmare is called when I'm napping during the day, or if I'm awake, but I'm guessing it's really all the same. I enter this hole of self-pity, which is really housing another hole of self-loathing, which reveals itself as a sea of utter contempt, and I am now floating. The closest I came to knowing God was being caught in a rowing shell on the Fox River during a wicked storm. I looked into God's eyes, and they were gray like my favorite woolen sweater that was thrice worn and thrifted. I guess at heart, I'm a materialist. People often ask me what it's like to fly the coop. Budding ornithologists are weary of tired analogies. I want to be a writer. If given the chance, I would write a novel for every pretty girl that let me kiss her, and another for the all-seeing eye of her big sister. Raindrops smooched my hair soft. Your kisses were distinct like welts from an airsoft. I've never worn a tie that didn't come from the thrift store. Before I was a vegetarian, I should have fished more. I wonder if the pizza in heaven tastes better than here. My spidey sense tingles whenever Eddie Vedder is near. I've never done anything impressive because being remembered as a headline would be delineating. I've never really wanted to be remembered. When Robert died, I was in a bookstore that wasn't born yet, and all around me spun the narratives of other fallen heroes. Dust, dust, dust. Dust on the tomes of the stories of yesterday. Dust on the tombs of the heroes of today. Dust, dust, dust. I miss you. Do you like your rap song sung by a prettier gent who fornicates copiously with a prosthetic wench? I'll fade into oblivion when my prophecy spent in a megaplex guessing where my office copies were lent. Now I never was ever the best breakdancer, and you'll never hear my name on your CB police scanner, but I can hoist my Braveheart-esque banner to the moon and create much havoc in a small-town college kid's room. Hip-hop's grand prize is a following of nasty milfs who understitch their lonely sons' Eagle Scout quilts, which explains how the lad is so passive-aggressive and hastily labeled my press kit massively unimpressive. One breath. I was farmed for my similarity to a Duracell battery and quickly abandoned at a calculator factory. I'm no Wizard of Waverly, but I wear second-hand goods like they were made for me. I went to school to become a philosopher, but dropped out to be a sober Kid Cudi imposter. With a spoon that's porous, I lounge in Siberia, dining on borscht with Boris. My mind has the drive of an old Ford Taurus. Unfortunately, my mind has no roads, it's just a forest. Raps Kurt Vonnegut blurb font set. I would cross the infinite sea of midpoints and eat French fries at your favorite cheeseburger joint. When we're old, please call me if you crack your disc joint. I might be busy keeping these rhymes on point. Catch me rapping in your favorite restaurant, senior citizen line, dropping wizened rhymes about the fall of Byzantine. I said catch me rapping in your favorite restaurant, senior citizen line, dropping wizened rhymes about the fall of Byzantine. I'm an old man eating Zatarans with cataracts, worrying about matching my Afghans with my stocking caps. A trip to the restroom can last me a couple hours. I remember when folks thought MCs had divine powers, pretending we were word wizards and conjurers. TV told us we were murderers on a lam from their officers. In many ways, I'm this culture's premier historian. Told a young man at the bus stop and he said I was boring him. Now I'm in the arts and crafts room at this old nursing home, cutting out hearts from the same cardboard I danced upon. I couldn't possibly put to words how depressed I am. Every week I look forward to hearing the Funk Masters jam. I made some notes for what else I could blab about. The other night I told my bed nurse I was swagged out. She put me in my place fast, responding, well, why can't you wipe your own ass? Damn. Me in the kitchen with a veggie fajita. A dollar bill is a bookmark in my Bhagavad Gita. I'm probably your #1 Facebook creeper, a nerd rapper who knows the words to hit me on my beeper. It's a false choice like the mind-body problem. I know I'm weird, but I'm good at this like Dennis Rodman. I don't ever want to be wealthy wearing squirrel fur, so those PETA people will pelt me with fair trade, local organic onions. I hope I can never afford a servant to sand my bunions. I don't want an invite to Larry Ellison's functions, be the only black dude at Donald Trump's fan. I'm getting deeper than Jacques Cousteau. I'm on a sinking U-boat, struggling to hold my nose. I'm scrambling to waterproof my prose. I'm no Aquaman or lonely submariner. I'm penning rhymes in Times New Romanian. I'm just a rhymer destined to stay subterranean. Here goes hip-hop's Copernican revolution. I remain unthreatened by tourniquets and hooligans. Couldn't crack the code. I'm no
I'm supposed to spit it out. But no way, Jose, am I spitting this stuff out? It tastes like fruit.
Primetime commercials are making me feel inadequate. Every billboard seems to confirm this with adamance. I used to wonder why my best friends had drinking problems, till I realized we're being chased by evil media goblins. I'm tired of society's insistences that entirely consist of fragmented sentences describing plastic products with hyperbolic phrases. Channel flipping is like entering a labyrinth or several mazes. I just want to see Andrew Zimmern eat a caterpillar. Is it too much to ask to see Andrew Zimmern eat a caterpillar? I just want to watch my nerdy shows on the Discovery Channel. The TV's reminding me I won't get hosed with my dirty flannel. I really don't need to be talked to in that tone of voice. I could abandon this television to watch my porn of choice, but even that's plagued with witty advertisements. I'm simply amazed at everyone's giant penis sizes. You can't sell people's culture on a television. Girls dress nerdy chic, but can't discuss vision. They can't remember any superheroes with laser vision. They don't realize technology develops from science fiction. Marketing gurus have convinced us that we need them. Advertising firms convince you to drink serums. I've got a vendetta. I'm a grumpy groucho Marxist. My ACT scores are low, but that doesn't make me retarded. Happy Meals sell sex dolls, Posh Spice them to go. And I'm the butt of every joke told by Tosh.0. I never rode a horse, but I'll probably be buried in some polo. I've got the new iPhone that takes 2,000 megapixel photos. I'm healthy. I don't eat meat and I ride ellipticals. I abstain from drinks and smokes, but this shit is too cyclical. My doctor will feed me every antidepressant advertised, and I've absolutely no idea why I would want to die. Primetime commercials are making me feel inadequate. Every billboard seems to confirm this with adamance. I used to wonder why my best friends had drinking problems, till I realized they're being chased by evil media goblins. Primetime commercials are making me feel inadequate. Every billboard seems to confirm this with adamance. I used to wonder why my best friends had drinking problems.
Wine was invented by the Romans for orgies. And orgies are not too much fun if no one wants to do with you. Sweet berry wine!
I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. All the clever rhymes have been written so divas settle for Kevin Federlines. I let my mind wander far beyond Mars, which normally means whatever channel is playing Pawn Stars. Sometimes I wonder why I wasn't picked to be Green Lantern, or why I'm forced to spit these rhymes in dimly lit taverns. These songs aren't worth the paper that they're written on. Tattoos are expensive, and I've got sensitive palms. I'm Walt White without pants, pistol drawn. My life consists of veggie bacon and getting pissed upon. They're crackhead Cro-Magnons who have to de-thaw and show their club memberships with Starbucks beverage green straws. I never played football, I was team fumbler. Hip-hop is cool if you quote me on your Tumblr. Over an auspicious backdrop of nebulas, my music career is a slight upward slope of hyperbola. My other job's only line is, tonight I'll be serving ya. Hip-hop is so trivial, but we argue over who can do it better, like we're not all rearranging the same 26 letters. We write songs that have the power of a bumper sticker. I don't pay at the pump, I go inside to bicker about how my culture's been overrun by live wiggers, odes to black men and the women they title gold diggers. I grew up slathering myself in Vaseline. Rappers must have achy necks and need to cop some Aspercream. Changed my relationship to its complicating, which opens up my evening to chat messages and masturbating. Rap fans discuss how many times Dre detoxes. I'm in a corner with my headphones and Fleet Foxes, wishing we were building soundscapes from beatboxes. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. All the clever rhymes have been written, so divas settle for Kevin Feder lines. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. All the clever rhymes have been written, so divas settle for Kevin Feder lines. I refuse to learn gimmicky dance moves, but surely this is something you can shake your ass to. All the clever rhymes have been written, so divas settle for Kevin Feder line. With these clever raps, I could probably summon a rainbow, but it'd get awfully lonely without someone's hand to hold. Let's go galloping into the mythical breakbeat fields. We'll see what all our constructive efforts have to yield. We can form like Voltron, just as two rapping superheroes in tight spandex. Who cares if they call us weirdos? We'll form a softcore super rap and super click. The name's Super Happy Sunshine Fun Club ought to stick. We'll have more fans than Justin Bieber, and we'll overload vans full of lust and beaver on our cross-country tour with Brian Bell from Weezer. But just in case I get nervous on stage and I hold your hand, can you please not call me gay? Cause that's one, offensive, and two, very untrue. And think of all the cool hip-hop favors I've done for you. Follow my lead on this upcoming dance break and it'll be totally awesome, cause we have a secret handshake, and with any luck our fangirls can start an earthquake. Maybe Nick Jonas will tell me my flows are first rate, or I'll get lucky and he'll kiss on the first date. Wait. We're two very heterosexual rap pals. Our constant insistence on how good the other is makes you wonder if we believe anything we're saying, or if this is our attempt to avoid hip-hop's gay hazing. We're two very heterosexual rap pals. Our constant insistence on how good the other is makes you wonder if we believe anything we're saying, or if this is our attempt to avoid hip-hop's gay hazing.
The one they write about in every tale of folklore, and it's so freaking awesome I can call him my bro. We pay for everything in serenades and sixpences, and finish each other's sentences in lucha libre leotards that are much too small to actually fit. But we both agree they make our muscles look bigger, and we're both content without salaries that got 6 figures. Pulling triggers on our jetpack, shooting sunbeams. We're the quirkiest couple that you have ever seen. Got an ongoing competition of mustache size, and frequently offer the community free mustache rides. You must ask, right, how we control each other's pride. The death duo of death by Snuggles brokers, sitting in our chairman seats wielding super soakers, as we host a wet t-shirt contest for all the women nerds who've been waiting eons for Diablo 3 to emerge.
We're two very heterosexual rap pals. Our constant insistence on how good the other is makes you wonder if we believe anything we're saying, or if this is our attempt to avoid hip-hop's gay hazing. We're two very heterosexual rap pals. Our constant insistence on how good the other is makes you wonder if we believe anything we're saying, or if this is our attempt to avoid hip-hop's gay hazing. Shame on rappers who perpetuate negative stereotypes and homophobia and things like that. Y'all some damn fools. Omar Little's probably gonna devour you. very tall hilltop. Grace, who left in a star. Final take, way too late in the evening to be rapping, but whatever. Rappers flex their abs, they're all fit and lean. I'm 19 and fine dining means a kid cuisine. You're on a train of thought, I'm in a limousine that's properly outfitted for my primary thinking machine. Should I ever become a sellout, wrap my brain in polypropylene? In lieu of a government bailout, I play Wayne's no ceilings. I'm penning verses with a nondescript nom de plume. Rappers quick to send reminders, they're not that fond of whom ever. The bell tolls for. Let's compare talents by whoever sold more. 4 score. Or rather 4 square. I've got a mustache, but see I'm low on chest hairs. My sweater collection is entirely threadbare. These curls form a rather ornate headwear. I need a garden and a good library. Every night I give thanks to the benevolence of the rhyme fairy. I'm Will hunting at MIT with a mop in hand. The Weathermen's Union is a very angry marching band. Someone told me I was black as a saltine, cause I listened to Rage Against the Machine, to which I had no rebuttal. My fight history is full of embarrassing scuffles. I used to want to be the Harry Potter of this rap shit, but scary daughters don't like to talk when I'm flaccid. My mind is a laser with the power of a toaster oven. I'm a nerd, but I didn't identify with McLovin. Much to my chagrin, my father taught me to always lend a hand to my brethren, which would be a lot easier if I was a Hindu deity. Reminder to self, stop and smell the peonies and pay for any late charges on overdue DVDs. These are good Samaritan raps, rappers with the stuffy nose pop claret and caps, while I write by candlelight that drips paraffin wax. Narrating the haps as my endorphins wither and lax. I had a dream I once gave a seraphim dabs. These musicians could brush up on their medieval lore. I grip this microphone like it was an ethereal sword. I don't give a gobbledygook about song structure. I've got lyrics to make a tarot card reader's palm rupture. I rap in the shower, that'll forever be my first gig. Don't talk to me when I'm busy reading Persig. I don't have a private jet, I fly southwest. I'll rewrite a rhyme for hours until it sounds best. Alright, here we go with a little freestyling. How about that, yo? Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Can you see me? When it comes to these flows, my mans, I'm the great Houdini. I'm floating above you, narrating things with my mind, and all you other dudes can do is rhyme. Really, I'm a mime. Really, I'm in a box. Really, I ate the key and there was never a lock. So whatever that might mean, as you can see, I conjure these raps from out of a dream. I'm something like a necromancer. All you other dudes are Nancy Prancers. You have hoofed feet and clove toes, and you don't rap, you merely flow, which is something very easy that hoes can do. Not hoes can do, but like a garden hose can do. My dude, get your mind out of the gutter. Oh yes, and when I have toast, I put jam on it, never butter. Yo, I haven't eaten meat for like a year and a half, and sometimes I like to sit and laugh at less refined and educated people because I'm snobby, and that makes me feel like they'll never be my equal, because I do things like that to boost my Twitter stats. yeah, you should follow me, and that way clout will see and send me nice things in the mail. All this stuff is fake, and I would really like to delete my internet persona, but I'm not gonna. I refuse to overdose on antidepressants when single teenage girls tell me my rhymes aren't impressive, especially when their mothers left a distinct impression that for all these mics I'm flexing I get to fondle a freshman. Catch folks at my shows, mid-river jig, drowning in toxins until their livers get big. Pre-show I pre-game with green tea and Coltrane, end the night on a high note, I'm the conductor of the soul train. Afterwards, I'm for sure going home alone until a Harajuku girl asks if I'd rather read her a poem. I'm fairly certain Robert Frost was as sad as me, unsure if the cause was for playing frat homes for free. I'm frantically searching for my niche and telling mogul virgin daughters I write rhymes with velvet tips. True, my lapel reeks of aqua velvet blue. My breast pocket has a few crushed Alka-Seltzers too. I get an upset stomach whenever I become a rapping pundit, spitting the nerdiest raps to the burliest of frats and wondering why these cats continue to hurriedly call me back to perform tracks about various philosophical facts. Namely, I exist and you probably don't, and I'll ask you to buy my CD and you probably won't. I'm a career player who is exceptional at free throws, crafting jams for brown weirdos, telling them not to fear those who may not understand the appeal of Lando Calrissian. These people deserve our prayers and we should pity them. I scribbled these words up in the death note. All my enemies developed was a cleft lip though. I wish every other rap guy had streptococcus. In bland hospital rooms, they'd be left to mock us, and their miseries would soon become my profit. This is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I need you to pay me so I can buy shea butter for my curls and a big jug of whey protein to impress some girls. These bars are tasty, be sure to grab another helping, and I'll EQ the track so you can hear me over the yelping. Behold, as Captain Crunch prepares your lunch, overloads your sense perceptions and delivers a donkey punch. The big gig in the sky is probably a state fair. I'll be there pretending it's a white collar affair. Your homegirl can take a peek, it's $1 to stare. I'm accepting volunteers to draft my Wikipedia page. As soon as D3 drops, I'll be Nvidia's slave. That was a subtle shout out to my cats building PCs, my fell you gate mage PKs, clap your hands please. These people buy their drinks at Starbucks. I wanted to pilot a Viper Starfighter and be Starbuck. I'm spitting raps that make Cliff Huxtable proud. I'm borderline unstoppable now. This is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. I'm on that David Foster Wallace, so please, what's your wallet? Turn out your pockets, this is Nerd Hop. Today I joined a top secret nerdy forum. After introductions, I uploaded my room's decorum. I've spent hours finding the right gif of Darth Vader. One of these days, they'll make me message board moderator. I bring the color to these eggheads like hollandaise. Catch me on my PC on all major holidays. I have absolutely no interest in lifting weights. I need to focus on these Neopets sweepstakes. I'm in class nodding off from all the blabbering, wishing I had more time for Magic the Gathering. Link them to the album. I wonder if they'll play my songs. All Captain Cookie responded with was a facepalm. I into the subtopic sun, moon, and stars. Now we're debating the merits of Jean-Luc Picard. I've seen commercials about keeping up with the Kardashians. My internet friends talk about vanquishing Cardassians. Optimus writes, Vulcans seem like weirdos. In my bio, I listed Tolkien as my hero. A girl from Gorgeous Gamers says I look like a cutie. Anxiously I respond tongue-in-cheek. Who, me? This is the first place I ever felt like I fit in. I tell my parents and they ask me, am I kidding? Nah, I'm not kidding.
When those girls wouldn't show me affection, I'd upload a song, get worldwide attention. When my peers weren't treating me correctly, I'd just log on, bro, I got people who respect me. When I felt I didn't have any friends right, I'd find myself on a website, feeling right at home. Milo, I feel at home, I feel at home. Check it, I love the interweb, I use the tool often. My social networking game, stalking like a bossman. On a mission to find like minds like mine, I used to get into the gaming zone at nighttime. RuneScape teleport from Varrock to Faldor. Used to play Wizard 101 with my pal Roar. I should have been catching up on my astronomy, this must be an anomaly, the kids on here are fond of me. Yahoo Answers, Fearless to Death was the alias. Saw Bender's game change to Titanius Anglesmith. I stay clever with my web work, fresh with the text, I could plan every letter. Yeah, I heard word through the blogosphere that we're all weird and we love it here. I heard word through the blogosphere that we're all weird and we love it. When those girls wouldn't show me affection, I'd upload a song, get worldwide attention. When my peers weren't treating me correctly, I'd just log on, bro, I got people who respect me. When I felt I didn't have any friends right, I'd find myself on a website, feeling right at home. Milo, I feel at home, I feel at home.
I'm playing fantasy-themed video games and yelling out. That might seem logically inconsistent, but I think it's pretty alright. Today my mother asked me why I don't have any school friends. I asked if that meant she wanted me to hang out with fools then. Lately I've taken up editing Wikipedia pages, and the Fox News entry I said the media's trying to enslave us. That might be untrue, but Immortal Technique rapped it. Does anyone have a spec sheet on Fable 3's graphics? I listen to rap songs about bags of grams and hope for Christmas I get a few gigs of RAM. Today on the message boards I was voted most popular. The kids at school said my glasses looked like binoculars. binoculars. The duality of this life is similar to Batman and Bruce Wayne, but I don't think he was cashing in on photo booth fame. The other night I broke down the TeamSpeak server cause the girl I've loved since 3rd grade called me a pervert. When these girls wouldn't show me affection, I'd upload a song and get worldwide attention. When my peers weren't treating me correctly, I'd just log on where I got people who respect me. When I felt I didn't have any friends right, I'd find myself on a website feeling right at home. Nikki, I feel at home, yeah, I feel at home.
If this one doesn't scare you, you're already dead.
Y'all my students, consider this your syllabus, and if you've got a bone to pick, y'all better throw some hands like pugilists. Y'all my students, consider this your syllabus, and if you got a bone to pick, y'all better throw some hands like pugilists. For the glory. I cannot be defeated by mere mortal rapper faces. Come back when you have a legion of Chuck D and Master Aces, sagging pants on the family tree of hip-hop's master races. I'm prone to laugh in faces of old men who can't act their ages. Who inbred all these cats with BET punted squares? I shouldn't have said that, but I'm having far too much fun to care. These cats had the gonad sacks to ask what's a Milo. I told them to tread their tracks, turn back and check their vitals. I'm the evil genius behind the large penis of American Idol. Often I close my eyes and cover my glasses when I rap in public. Rory's the boss man and Milo's simply a rapping puppet. Started off trying to impress girls with rhyming couplets. Now I father other dudes' styles by the quintuplets. I like my beats stream-like and rather hazy. Your use of truncated metaphors makes you seem lazy. I guess I'll have to spell it out. You can enjoy an extended staring match with my brown eye, and there's a reason my sound guy resembles Bill Nye. I just want to settle down with a pretty classically trained cellist and pop the inflated balloon chests of the overly zealous. They call me L. Ron Hubbard. I'm your idiot vagabond brother. Got a job at a pizza shop to excuse these ashy knuckles. Spare time, write the plot for my opus film, Nasty Cuckolds, signifying rappers by their flashy ass belt buckles. I've still got those check engine light struggles. Y'all my students, consider this your syllabus. You got a bone to pick, y'all better throw some hands like pugilists. Y'all my students, consider this your syllabus. You've got a bone to pick, y'all better throw some hands like pugilists. Is it possible I'm hoping for something that doesn't exist or did, but it's possible? I'm no apostle. Is it possible I'm hoping for something that doesn't exist or did, but it's since slipped? I'm no apostle. Is it possible I'm hoping for something that doesn't exist or did, but it's since slipped? I'm no apostle. No, if it's possible. I'm no hustler, I only know about coffee grinds. That said, I guess I'll rest when it's coffin time. My crew gets excited over Jack's frozen pizzas and 2 or more beautiful, hopeless posing senoritas. Surprised, like when Bane broke the Batman's back. Your grandpappy's like, hot damn, yo, that boy can rap. In defense of the OGs, you spell Milo, M-I-L-O, please. Here's to hoping J Electronica will hurry. I'll drop this tape and give a quick prayer to Bill Murray. If I am what I become, then I guess I always was. Stuck in 6th grade worrying about my peach fuzz. I don't know a lot of rappers who can write bars in Latin or recite from memory constantological maxims, which is why they can't fuck with me, or much less even keep up with me. Is it possible I'm hoping for something that doesn't exist or did, but has since slipped into the abyss? Is it possible I'm groping for something that doesn't exist or did, but has since slipped into the abyss? Is it possible I'm groping for something that doesn't exist or did, but has since slipped into the abyss? Or if it's possible. This boasting is a quirky coping mechanism to deal with bloggers who clearly have no intent to listen. I had a dream, I took a shower and prepaid gift cards. That reverie couldn't even begin to make my dick hard. Your favorite songwriter equates prowess to athleticism. A wizened man lives a life of total asceticism. Rap seems like the ideal genre for that. For comfort I need a bag of rice, some booms and a bap. Go ahead my mans, you can ask about me. 3rd best mage duelist on Lake Superior, I say that proudly. I've I've never been ashamed of the nerdy dude I am, but I've stumbled upon Michael Cera's nerdsploitation plans. If you've ever been shoved in a trash can, then stand up. If that pretty girl didn't like your band, then stand up. If you're an all-star mathlete, then stand up. If you got a haircut from flock of seagulls, then we are all peoples. Is it possible I'm groping for something that doesn't exist or did, but has since slipped into the abyss? Is it possible I'm groping for something that doesn't exist or did, but has since slipped into the abyss? Do you know if it's possible?
It's because none of us are sitting down, you see? Yeah. There's nowhere to go.